We continue our series on the customs of Passover leading up to the holiday. So here's a pop quiz. Without looking at your Seder plate in your house, what goes on it? Let's see. There's the shank bone and the egg, the charoset, the karpas, the vegetable, the bitter herb, and chazeret, lettuce. What is up with that? Why do we have lettuce on the Seder plate? Well, here's the answer. The original maror, the original bitter herb, was a bitter green, something like chicory or the stems of romaine lettuce. However, as the Jewish population immigrated from the Middle East into Central Europe, it became too cold in the spring for any of these bitter greens to have emerged from the frozen ground yet. So the Eastern Jewish community developed the custom of using horseradish root, which was available to them in the spring for the Seder. So now you know. And by the way, this solves one of the mysteries in the Haggadah. There are directions right before eating the festive meal that say, dip the maror in the charoset. Now that makes no sense if you're using grated horseradish. How do you dip gloppy horseradish into gloppy charoset? But it does make sense if you're using chazeret, some sort of bitter green. Mystery solved. Now you know what that extra lettuce is doing on your Seder plate. Did you know that we begin counting the Omer at the end of the second Seder? In fact, you can find the commandment and the blessings to count the Omer at the back of many Haggadahs, or you can look in your prayer book. There are 7 weeks between Passover, the celebration of our Exodus, and the arrival at Mount Sinai. That means there's spiritual preparation going on for the Bnei Yisrael, the children of Israel, between leaving Egypt and being slaves, and traveling to Mount Sinai to accept the Torah as free people. Each week is assigned a quality, a midah, or a sphira. These qualities are a way of humanity experiencing divinity. The first week of the Omer is the quality of chesed, loving kindness. This is the quality that God used to create the universe. Unbound love, total creativity, flowing out of God, created us and everything around us. It's also the quality, loving kindness, chesed, that is used for God to forgive us as we move through our cycles of making mistakes and doing acts of tshuva, acts of returning. Because of God's loving kindness, we are always welcomed back. Shabbat Shalom.